Do you feel shame and regret after watching pornography? Good. Those feelings prove you still have a working conscience. God uses your conscience to warn you that watching pornography is sin, and to warn you that this sin has consequences in the life to come if you don't repent. If you refuse to forsake porn while you have the chance, you will spend eternity in hell. This isn't in doubt. This isn't open to debate. Just read the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, to find your proof. Here you find Jesus teaching on the subject. You have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. For it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell." Unquote. This teaching of Jesus is clear enough, isn't it? Jesus uses simple words and simple sentence constructions to drive home his point. You don't have to study this passage in the original Greek to grasp Jesus' meaning. Just parse out what he says and you will understand Jesus' meaning well enough. Ask yourself these questions. What do I do when I look at pornography? Answer: I look at a woman to lust after her. What sin do I commit when I look at a woman to lust after her? Answer: adultery if I am married, and sexual immorality if I am single. What does Jesus command me to do to avoid this sin? Answer: pluck out my right eye and cast it from me. Does Jesus want me to literally pluck out my right eye? Answer: no. Jesus uses hyperbole, literary exaggeration, to make his point. Jesus commands me to remove anything valuable or useful from my life that causes me to lust after a woman and sin with my eyes. What happens if I refuse to pluck out my right eye and continue to sin by lusting after women through pornography? Answer: my whole body will be cast into hell. Who will cast me into hell? God. Your refusal to quit your compulsive use of pornography and to forsake your habitual sexual sin is evidence of unbelief. You don't believe that your sin will lead you to hell. Perhaps you think you are saved and believe yourself eternally secure no matter how often or how deeply you sin. You are deceived. Those are the words of the Apostle Paul, by the way, not mine. Read Matthew chapter 5 again. Listen to Jesus' words to you. Then obey them, starting now.